Hello and welcome. This is Sushil Rao of the Times of India in Hyderabad. I'm with a Marshal Chandra Sekhar, and he has just introduced to us the concept of Agnipath and recruitment for Agniveer. So when will this process start?
This process is going to start immediately. It is already set in process. Within 1 week, you will be getting the notification. The recruitment for this. The first Agniveer will be ready in July 2023.
If I may ask, why did you come up with this particular name, Agniveer and Agnipath?
It's a good name which has come out.
Of course, yes.
It's a good name which has come out.
It sounds very
And
good.
surely it gives us fire in the belly of the... See, you're going to ignite the fire in the belly of a youngster who's going to come with the service of the nation. Which we expect that this would be the prime selling point of this in terms of giving them the motivation to serve the nation.
And you've
That's
been
why-
thinking about this for how long?
This thought process has been there for about 2 years, more than that.
Okay.
More than that. So it is whatever has come out is a filtration of multiple iterations. That's how it is coming.
The salary starts with 30,000 and is incremental with every year getting increments.
Sir, my name is Sushil Rao and I work for the Times of India. My question is, see, you're definitely skilling them from the age of 17 plus years for the next 4 years. Would they also have access to further education during this period of 4 years?
Absolutely. You know what will happen? With the new education policy which has been in vogue, the credit point system will come into vogue. Now, the UGC chairman has already said that this Agniveer certificate, we will put him through a rigorous training of not only physical and this one. We will teach him various skill levels which are required to be acquired by him to do his job which we expect him to do. So these skill levels could be varying anywhere from a firefighter to a ADC service safety operator to a catering assistant or an accountant or even technical and logistical issues which are there. These skill sets would be mapped as per the skill development program as well as the UGC. He will get a certificate based on the skill he is going to utilize in. It is actually he will be getting practical training as well as experience when he comes into this, and these skill points will be useful for him to pursue it. If he is coming with a 12th certificate, it would be equivalent to a few credits towards his graduation when he would leave, or if it is with a 10, it would come as few credits to his 12. That is how we are looking at it.
But one cannot certainly be sure if this will give him a graduation certificate, isn't it?
No, we will look at it. We are going to tailor it finally. Because see, when you look at it, when he comes from 12th, what is he looking at? When any of us finish at 12th, we are looking at 3 options. One is, I continue with my studies, which would be graduation or whichever other exam. The second, I look for developing some skills in terms of whether you want a technical skill or any other skill you want. The third, I would look at employing myself within my small digital resources, opening a shop or things like that. This particular scheme, the Agniveer scheme, Agnipath scheme and the Agniveer, would combine all 3. You look at that young man at 17 and a half, when he's got, we are empowering him at our cost to develop new skills, which will enable him to settle down in future.
After these 4 years, you're saying they've served the nation and then they're not going forward. They're not among the 25% who probably can pursue a career in the armed forces. Now, will you also identify certain organizations, institutions, or business houses where they can be preferred to be employed with the skill set that you have? You will be providing them?
That's a good this one. See, even in the present day, we have organizations which facilitate people who leave us in rehabilitation. Once they leave us in resettlement and rehabilitation, we have the DGBR and individual, each Air Force, the Army and the Navy have their respective associations which look after resettlement. So this particular aspect, Mahindras have openly said that they would prefer to use us. Various government organizations like the Home Minister has already assured us that he will be taking these people. They will be given preference. I would look at it this way, that most of the corporate people would understand the importance of these people, the value of these people once these people are available in the market. So that if I have to choose between a person who's been trained 4 years through a nice rigor, with all our plus points of patriotism, hard work, confidence and dedication and discipline, and a person who's not been through it, I'm sure you know whom you will select. So it will be a natural choice for most of them. Many of these companies are coming forward, and we have a proper institutionalized mechanism where we get into a MOU with these people as and when they come into. We will certify them as the skill sets, and that will be clearly known to them as to what is performed and how is done.
Is there some kind of, I don't know if I can use the word reservation or provision, certain number of people from a particular state? Is there a provision like that?
Agnipath scheme is all India, all class. We are not differentiating between anyone from anywhere. The natural process of selection takes clearly. We have a fair amount of balance. What we are looking at is it will be equal opportunity for girls, as the army is working on it. The navy is gone ahead. They have formed up the procedure. The air force, we have got the chief's acceptance in principle. We are working out the details on which all groups we can take them, and based on that we will carry on the recruitment. They will be open for women.
Sir, can you provide a little bit of more clarity on the various aspects in which they will be trained? Like, you have different aspects, isn't it?
Okay. What we are looking at is the type of jobs which we do in the Air Force and the Army and the Navy, the three services, can be graded into security related, can be related to administrative related, and highly technical skill requirement jobs. So when you look at the basic security related, administrative related, and support structure related service, like whether it's a logistician, whether it's an accountant, whether it's an administrator, whether it is cooking and medical. Medical is going to be a little separate, they are not going to be part of this. Including the technical lot, we would probably be approaching the IITIs and the skill development centers to take some people. So it almost covers the entire spectrum of our operations and people. So we will choose based on the background. If he is a technically qualified person, I would employ him on a technical job, which I will be using him, and subsequently, based on his performance, we will take him in and train him further into the respective job training after it joins us as an airborne. I hope I clarified. So its entire spectrum of our basic jobs, we will go through the Agniveer, and during this employment, we look at their talent, look at their skills, and then deploy them and accordingly employ them into what